Let's go through the 8 stages of human maturity. Many people never make it past stage 3. Stage 1 is what we're born into, non-conceptual awareness. When we're born, we can see, taste, touch, feel, and experience, but since we haven't yet learned any words, we can't think or form concepts. We may be uncomfortable, but we don't have the thought, when is someone going to deal with this diaper? We also don't have a sense of personal self. There's seeing the teddy bear, but not the sense, I am the one seeing my teddy bear. Okay, stage 2, getting programmed. This is when our body-mind gets our unique set of conditioning. Conditioning may be useful, like learning to walk and talk, read and write, drive a car and tie our shoes, or it may be dysfunctional, like being shy, feeling anxious, fearing other people, being prideful, having a short fuse, or harboring a sense of unworthiness. We don't take on this dysfunctional conditioning intentionally. It just happens growing up in the circumstances that we did. There's no blame here. Our parents that had a major role in our conditioning were themselves thoroughly conditioned. Stage 3, normal, robotic existence. As we enter the job market, form relationships, buy household appliances, and do other adult things, we operate based on our programming. We may feel like we are making our own decisions, but those choices are heavily influenced by our childhood conditioning. Our adult life may be fulfilling or not, chaotic or orderly, but regardless, we are functioning quite unconsciously. The conditioning that has become so familiar that we've grown to believe, well, hey, it's just who I am. It's not easy to notice the robotic character of this existence because, well, nearly everybody else is sleepwalking also. This is about as far as most people get in their lifetime. Stage 4, a turning point. A shock is almost always required to break the trance. The shock may be the death of a loved one, loss of a career, a terminal diagnosis, or the loss of a lover. It may also be a midlife crisis, regardless of what age that occurs, when we rather suddenly realize that life is finite and much of it has slipped away already without yet finding true happiness. A question might arise, is that all there is? We come to a fork in the road. Either we double down on what seemed to work in the past, or we open up to the possibility of a new perspective. Stage 5, asking the big question. This is when we finally get around to addressing the elephant in the room and ask, who am I, really? If we've come this far, we can see that while our health and wealth, career, relationships, and skills are related to who we are, they don't define the entirety of what we are, nor do our opinions, goals, regrets, memories, and so on. If we ask the question with integrity, who am I? We're left with the only honest answer, I don't know. This may be shocking to acknowledge, but it is the first step homeward. Stage 6, discovering what we've always been. With some deep investigation and, yes, a little courage, we may discover that there is this innate capacity that's true for all of us to be aware of whatever may be happening. It's the same awareness that we were born with. We just lost track of it as we were getting shoehorned into our adult roles. We don't have to earn this awareness or be worthy of it. It's already and always complete, as is. This awareness is sometimes called true nature or spirit, but regardless of what it's called, it is our essential being. It's an enormous relief to discover this most essential nature that we are, that it was never born and therefore cannot die. Stage 7, stabilizing our discovery. We can recognize our true nature in an instant, but even after that momentous discovery, clarity may seem to come and go. This isn't a mistake. It's actually life teaching us how to find our way home again and again until we can function in the rough and tumble world of form without getting lost. And finally, stage 8, coming into alignment with life. The sense of a personal self, apart from the rest of life, dissolves. And there's the sense of being okay with what is and doing the next obvious thing in service to life as a whole. Not because it's the spiritual thing to do or to earn merit or heavenly brownie points, but rather because we have come into alignment with how life is unfolding, moment to moment, and there's no end to that unfolding.